Hi everyone, welcome back. You are with Amira for your coffee cup reading for June the 21st, coinciding with the solar eclipse and the new moon in Cancer, 0 degrees Cancer. It's going to be a powerful eclipse, powerful new moon energy. So this is a time where it's really good to put out your intentions, put out your wishes, spells, and also manifestations. Cast a wide net, start looking at something new and kind of reactivating and thinking about something new that you've always wanted to do, or something that you can start over the next 6 months, as the eclipses often have a very strong energy moving out for 6 months, or at least a few months from the time of their actual conception. So here we go with the coffee cup, everyone. If you do want your own coffee cup read, you can book one through my website. Either your own coffee cup can be read through photos for $49, the $49 option, or I can prepare you a cup for the $99 option and send you the reading. All right, so I've done the plate. The plate did come up this time as having something a little curious about it. I did notice with this plate being a big circle like the sun, very strong, but it's like this little thing pops up, and I feel like somebody's going to pop their head up or pop their ugly head up. Maybe somebody could pop their ugly head up or just appear in your life. There could be somebody who appears, who has not been there for a while and just pops themselves up. So that's what came to me when I saw that when I saw the plate. And now the plate's moving, moving in the bottom here, yeah. So I feel that this eclipse of the sun is going to be quite intense indeed. So let's get on to the coffee cup itself. So we're going to start from the handle and move around. Sometimes there are world predictions in the cup as well as personal predictions. This is a general for the collective, done with the intention of it meaning something to everybody who is watching the video. So it is done with that intention for you. So, and please subscribe, like, and share as well. I'd like a lot of people to be able to benefit from the cup and to start reading cups and understanding how they're read. And this is a Turkish coffee cup or Arabic coffee done with Lebanese coffee, Cafe Najjar, which is my favorite. And I do have a coffee cup preparation video. I'll link below if you'd like to learn how to do your own coffee cups. Okay, so starting here we have a situation that looks to me like waves. It kind of looks like upside down waves. So if you were looking at it this way, it kind of looks like there's waves coming up, right? So turbulent waters, waves. Often when you have dreams with waves, it can, big waves, it can be like you've got emotional energy and you feel overwhelmed by emotions. It doesn't seem too much like the waves don't seem big. They seem consistent though, but you might be drawn to looking at going somewhere near the beach, near where there are waves. On the west coast of the United States, Hawaii, I'm also picking up as well for waves. Australia, South Africa, feeling like you might even want to go surfing or learn how to surf as well is also a possibility here. Or there could be some sort of tidal wave of some description that does come about in a particular country somewhere in the world. I'm not sure exactly where it is, but I feel like if it is anywhere, could be in Indonesia or Southeast Asia, Philippines or Indonesia, but there could be a tidal wave, not necessarily a tsunami, but a bit of a high wave. And sometimes with the eclipses and the lunar cycles, there can be big waves and big swells happen from time to time throughout the year, due to the moon and that sort of thing. So there could be also a stirring up of your emotions, a stirring up of energy here to do with something that you might be passionate about. You might be feeling feelings regarding a situation in your life. Could be to do with a person, a place, a thing, a situation. Could be that you're feeling stuck, you're feeling you want to do something, or you want to move the energy. And also salt water therapy. Salt water, you working with salt water or water with salts in them can actually be very healing and can also assist you in moving forward, releasing energy. It can be a very good cleansing tool. Underneath here, Not exactly what, specific, it's not the exact map, but I am seeing, it looks a little bit to me like the United Arab Emirates, from the point of Oman going down through the Emirates. So there's sort of like a faint map there. There could be something that pops up there that's happening. There could be something that comes about in Dubai or UAE, Abu Dhabi, to do with maybe an opening, after the COVID, or something going on with that. There could even be a further shutdown for the COVID. I mean, things are going up and down right now. So things are sort of, opening but then closing, and they opened up things, and now I feel like some places are going to close again because they've opened up too early, etc. And there's two spots here next to Dubai, and this can also be, you might have somebody from the Middle East that you're talking to, or some particular person that lives in the Middle East. They could be British, they could be Australian, American, Canadian, whatever they may be. There could be a connection, a link there with UAE or even Saudi Arabia, because this big piece here is on the side of UAE, and it looks to me like it could be Saudi Arabia. So I feel like there's two incidences that might pop up there as well. 1, 2, or something connected to two cities, or you might have links and connections with somebody also in Saudi Arabia, or we might hear news about something to do with oil prices, something to do with Saudi Arabia. Maybe they're not going to be getting any more oil. I don't know. They might decide they've got enough oil already out, so they might just say, okay, well, we're just going to keep it in the ground for the moment, or something like that. We might hear something about the oil business, I feel, is the connection there. And there's almost like a little genie that's popping up here, a little genie in a bottle coming out, a little genie sort of like symbol that can be like your wishes and dreams, wishing on something, taking a chance, manifesting and working with some sort of genie magic, magic that is going to help you manifest something. Asking your wishes, asking your wishes to come true. And if you do see anything else in the cup, everyone, you're most welcome to comment below. I do like it when you put in your interpretations, and I will see if there's any spirit animals that need an interpretation back for you, if you do get something that I don't actually quite pick up on, or don't have time to see the whole, every single tiny thing that's in the cup in the video. So okay, the message I'm getting here through the bottom, and the cup is like a tool, excuse me, a tool that can be used a bit like a crystal ball. You can kind of go through the cup and channel messages, and what I'm getting here is like the tides are turning. It's sort of like when the tides go out, then they turn and they come back in again. This is what I'm getting with this shape here at the bottom. It's almost to me like the tides are turning. The tides are turning, things are turning around. So there could be a change of direction, something turning around in your life. What's going out is coming back in. You could be getting good karma with, good energy that you've put out there, donations, good energy that you put out there is coming back to you. Good deeds, that type of thing. It's anything to do with charities, and anything to do with assisting people, places and things, assisting people who are less fortunate than you, and that type of thing, or just working with energy in general. You could actually feel like the tides are turning finally. Like some of you, I feel, are going to be going, oh my God, I just feel like there's been a relief. Tides are turning, things are coming back around in a positive favor and a positive way into my life. I'm now reaping what I've sowed. I've been working at this for years, and now it's, good things are starting to flow back in. It's a sense of a kind of like a relief, and also the brakes are off. It's like you've put so much into the piggy bank, and now it's paying back, type of thing. So most of the symbols here are on this side of the cup. We do have quite a few here. This one to me looks like a mountain goat. Mountain goats to me do have a very strong link with Canada, the Rocky Mountains, etc. as well, or wherever you might find mountain goats. They are a form, symbolizing resilience. The Rocky Mountain goat is is a hoofed mammal endemic of North America, an alpine species. Sure-footed climber commonly seen on cliffs and ice, and mainly in North America. Yeah, the mountain goat. So the spiritual meaning of the mountain goat is, let's have a look, symbolizes your level of ambition, your sense of independence. You are being reminded of the importance of looking up and going forward, as well as taking care of your emotional, spiritual and mental well-being. When the goat symbolism appears to you, get rid of guilty feelings. So it's sort of like, okay, just focus on the goal, climb to the top of the mountain. And this goat is right at the top of the cup. It looks like they're sort of on a precipice. They're seeing something. They're looking out into the view and they're seeing far and wide what they may need to do. Now, looking down here as well, you've got a big bear and a little bear, like a mother bear and a baby bear, if you can see that one. So the bears are out as well. The bears are out at the moment. They're coming on out. They're coming down from the mountains. Bears symbolize introspection, intuition blended with instinct. The strength of bear medicine is the power to restore harmony and balance and to heal. The bear spirit is also known to many cultures as the great healer. Bears are considered the embodiment of spiritual power and spiritual strength. And they're very resourceful. Bears are very resourceful and they get through. And that looks like a mother and a baby, and they're going off on a journey somewhere. They're going off to, have fun as well. Bears frolic and they have fun and they enjoy themselves as well. They go on little adventures together. So it could be a family trip. It could be, something that you might be looking at having a baby, looking at having a child. Could be going in a family adventure, or just looking at that bear energy for you, what it means to you. Underneath here we have looks like a little cat, a black cat. So that can be, black cats can be, superstitious. Superstitious energy. Can also be you feel like somebody is, maybe spying on you, maybe, looking at you. It can be also a sense of intuition. It could be that you're wanting to, work with magic as well, black magic or white magic, whatever you may be into. Not that, black magic, not all black magic is difficult, but, or is tricky, but you could be working with some sort of voodoo or some sort of, some sort of magic connected to voodooism or something like that. Can also be sometimes when you see a cat, it can be that people are talking about you. There's some sort of catty type of friend around you. There could even be somebody who's called Cat or Catherine as well. Mystery and magic, also unpredictability, and even healing is associated with cats in general. Symbolic of rebirth and resurrection and the 9 lives, and a nocturnal energy. But this could be also some little person or thing or somebody in your life who is, being catty or being kind of not evil, but you could say, oh, that person's really evil. They're really not nice or whatever, something like that. Okay, so that could be something that's popping up. Also, this really nice figure here is either a reindeer or it's an elk, which are connected and similar, and very powerful spirit animal. The elk have many different meanings, and the first and foremost is stamina and strength. So it's sort of like, well, whatever happens with the cat and the bear and the mountain goat, you've got the strength to move forward and to the endurance and patience, as well as your relationships with other people. So that can also be very interesting. The Plains Indian tribes, elk were associated with masculinity, endurance, and bravery, and the elk's eye teeth, were highly valued as objects of adornment, as the symbol of man's hunting prowess. So for some of you, if you're looking for a man, you could actually get this really nice, strong, masculine man coming in around you at this time as well. Could be somebody with endurance, stamina, and strength, who gives you strength and who makes you feel like they're, that they are really masculine. That could also be you if you are a male, feeling into your masculinity, feeling into your strength. The reindeer symbolizes wisdom, resourcefulness, cleverness, knowledge, creativity, inventiveness, and cleverness. They are honored for their nobility and representing continuation of the tribe. Other members of herbivorous Curdive family are deer, elk, and moose. So they're basically, once again, it's like procreation. You might get a male come in around you who wants to procreate with you. There could be somebody, showing their masculinity, prowess with you. Showing off as well can be something that comes up with that particular feeling. And this is really the strongest element in the cup, I feel, is this elk or reindeer figurine here, which is super nice. This little thing here looks a little bit like an anchor, so something grounded, or it can be like a hook too, a fish hook, some sort of hook or anchor, something connected to the sea, feeling like, you want to catch something, you want to hook something, you want to be anchored and stable and grounded with a particular situation. There's also something here that looks a bit like a fish. Fish is also money in the cup, prosperity, money and finance. So feeling like you've got money coming in, or you're hooking money in with that hook. There's also another little genie, like a genie bottle here as well. So that's another wish, focusing on your wishes, focusing on really focusing on your wishes. And sometimes you can turn things around by just manifesting them. Okay. And, doing affirmations about one thing in particular, or tapping techniques. There looks like a bit of a heavy energy here. Almost looks like, something out of a fantasy movie, a sci-fi movie, that type of thing. Something that sort of looks like an unusual character. Could be a spirit guide, is what I'm getting. They seem to have a very long cloak on. Could be a spirit guide, somebody from a different dimension, sending you energy, giving you energy, whispering in your ear, wanting to be with you. There's also another little white cat here with like a faded little face here, little cat face. So you might be getting messages coming in, whispering, and messages from gossips, from spirits giving you some sort of message, or even giving you abundance, because it looks almost like his arm is extending out here and offering you something. It looks like a little bit of a scary face, but the energy from it, to me, seems like they might not be as, their intentions are not to scare you in any way. They could be, just the way they're presenting themselves, but you might feel like there could be somebody scary around you, but they could actually have good intentions with you and be a true spirit, a true kind of more of a white spirit. This is a very light energy. So yeah, and it could be that you also connect with your spirit guides. You might want to do my audio download with your past life regression, as well as spirit guide meditation, and connect with your spirit guides and see what they have to say. Now, moving on here, we've got a little heart. Nice. Love coming up, and love, love, passion, romance. And then we have here that something that looks like a kite. Okay, so I'm going to have to look up the kite, but I feel like it's a sense of freedom. I feel like it's also a sense of, you know, having more fun and yeah, the kite symbolizes the quest for freedom in you. When you are flying a kite, you have the same feeling as freedom as a bird when it skims and swoops and circles in the sky. So yeah, so it could be a symbol here to free yourself, okay? And this is after all of this stuff has happened. So moving along there, it's like you might go on a journey, a trip. It seems to me like there's a wide open space. So that could be that you're planning a journey, planning a trip, planning to go somewhere, and it's sort of smooth sailing. So you might be waiting for all of this stuff to finish. And this could be, you know, go out for 6 months. And then there's a sense of freedom coming up after it, after this eclipse energy. So if we're looking at 6 months, we're looking at towards December, January, a potential sense of freedom coming up after that. So some of you might not be wanting to travel, you know, you're holding off, you know, and also governments are holding off, and there's a lot of restrictions in general, but you might be feeling like, okay, it should be safe to travel early 2021. I'm feeling January, December even as well. So if some of you are looking from going from A to B, and it looks like some of you might be planning a big overseas trip somewhere far away, long distance, it will probably come up, I feel, probably in 6 months. In approximately 6 months. Timing is often difficult to predict, everybody, so bear that in mind. Thank you once again for liking, subscribing and sharing. Click the notification bell if you'd like to see when I do publish new videos or go live on my live streams. I'll be going live today, Friday at 3 o'clock, and also Tuesday at 11 a.m. is usually my 2 times I'll go live, unless I move it. And if I do move it, I will put it in the community page on my channel to inform you that I've moved the times or the days. If you'd like to do a super chat with me and get a live reading, you're most welcome to do so, and join the community. So thank you once again, everybody. Oh, I forgot to do the wish. So the wish is done. This is kind of like a fun thing. So we're going to do a wish on this beautiful elk here. So wishing and putting out the energy for everybody to be safe, healthy, receive everything that they want and need during these times of change, times of, you know, different sorts of things going on, times of adaptation, times of change. So let's have a look under that wish and see what we've got for everybody with the wish. It almost looks like a dancing, funny little dancing queen, or a dancing beauty, or some sort of like little pygmy dancing even. A little dancing cat, a little dancing fairy, somebody dancing with like a little headdress on. So there seems to be, and then up here we've got other people kind of, you know, moving around. It's like there's action, activity, movement, dance, friends, a sense of friendship. So I feel like there's friends here, new friends coming in. There's a sense of celebration, dancing and activity. So some of you might be just, you know, looking forward to having a really, really nice time wherever you may be and whatever you may be doing. So lots of blessings, everybody. Take care. Ciao for now.